Scott, the Pirates coming back from a really good performance down in Oregon, especially on Sunday at the Willamette Valley Cup. Second place team finish, but finishing ahead of everyone else in the Northwest Conference. As a coach, what are the good things you take out of it that we're going to build on?
Sure, yeah, it was a fantastic performance, and really the first time this season that we've been in good golfing conditions. The course was in impeccable shape. The greens were rolling firm and fast like they would in the middle of the summer. The weather was in the upper 60s, low 70s, so we got a lot of sunburns, which is a good way to start the spring. Fantastic field. Everyone in our conference, plus some NAIA schools and some individuals from some other schools. So there was 82 men's players in the field and 12 full teams. We didn't play our best the first day, just kind of left a few shots out there, but as to be expected with just kind of the early season situation we're in and not having practiced a ton on actual golf courses. But we were in striking distance of a couple teams in our conference and other Division III schools, and then way back of a really good LC State program. And we made a big-time run on the second day. Actually, with about 6 holes to go, we got within about 5, and then we had one guy after another came through a really, really easy hole, and we had to count 5 over par on one hole, and we were 4 under par for the day. It's a 149-yard hole. And to be honest, the one thing we have worked on a bunch outside in this, what was a brisk spring so far, is hitting those short irons, and our team is really good at those shots. So it was just kind of an anomaly that we had kind of faltered. Had we been able to just kind of par that hole as a group, we would have been with a couple shots with 6 to go, and then at that point, who knows, what happens down the stretch. So all in all, just a fantastic performance. Jacob Raleigh and Gabe Cash, 2 top 3 finishes. Between the two of them, 7 under par in the final round, and then Sam Pauly, who's kind of our go-to guy, is dealing with some tennis elbow, some tendonitis in his left elbow, which is the impact arm on a golf swing. And so I'm just so proud of him. He shot 2 under on that final day while battling what puts a lot of people out for weeks at a time. And then some other guys played really well, playing as individuals, and then even within some of the higher scores we'd won on the back end of our lineup, there was some really good stretches of golf in there. So we're really, really encouraged moving forward. What this tournament did for us.
When's the last time you've had guys get holes in one on back-to-back weekends?
First time ever. Unbelievable. And this last one, Gabe Cash, I happened to just come rolling up on this par 3. It was a downhill par 3, 178 yards. And it's framed by the entry road to the course. So a couple cars are driving by. Sam Pauly had just finished the hole and was across the entry road, but where he was in, he could see the tee box, but not what was going on the green. And I just happened to pop up over this hill just in time to see Gabe's shot land about 2 feet of the hole and run into the cup. And it went in like a slow putt. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And actually catapulted his round to being a couple over to right around even par or so, and gave our team kind of a jolt to finish because it brought us within striking distance. I shouldn't say striking distance, but just elevated us just a little bit, and then some momentum heading to the next day. But just a crazy, crazy feat. And Gabe's personality, just such a fun guy. I watched him play that hole the next day, and he hit it right over the stick to about 30 feet, an easy 2-putt. And he says in front of everybody, sorry, Coach, I couldn't make a hole-in-one today. So it was just a great moment. And then Matthew Durkin the week before. So back-to-back hole-in-ones is pretty special.
So you got some time here to get back to work as far as practice, back to work as far as qualifying. Your next event is going to be down on the course at the Northwest Conference Championship will take place. Yep. Is the plan to take everybody down there to see and make that part of the qualifying for the home stretch? Absolutely.
So we'll take advantage of this weekend being off, and then the spring break schedule. We're going to travel down to Langdon Farms, just south of Portland. The course is very scoreable. They're going to play it at a little bit shorter yardage and try to kind of make it a shootout at the end of April for the championships, which can be a good and a bad thing, because courses like that have a way of kind of bringing the competition all together, whereas sometimes the tighter tee shots and longer holes can separate the ball striking. So we welcome it either way, and we will take our whole roster down, and it'll be more of a relaxed setting of playing the course. Yes, we'll compete a little bit while we're there, but also just trying to get a really good feel for the course. and just kind of get us set up for the month of April, which is when all the big stuff happens. And March it's an awesome time of year to get out on the course. And yes, we've played 3 tournaments and everything like that, but we're trending towards wanting to play our best golf in April. And now that the weather shifted a little bit, the Langdon Farms trip, and then just anything else we kind of do between now and the Spring Classic that first week of April, is just building towards the big home stretch.